What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Resurrecting Relationships, Day 3. If this is your first video that you're catching, make sure you go back to my Facebook or my YouTube page and catch Day 1 and 2. That way, all of this makes a little bit more sense. But we're going through this week and celebrating the resurrection of Jesus Christ by resurrecting our very own relationships. And so the last couple of days, we've been talking about forgiveness and identifying it. We talked about the weight of unforgiveness and how that could weigh on you. And today I want to clear something up because a lot of people don't forgive, not necessarily because they don't want to, but because they don't understand what forgiveness is. We hear forgive and think to ourselves like, what, am I just supposed to act like it didn't happen? Or, well, you want me to just trust them again? Like nothing ever went down? And that's not what it is. Forgiveness isn't pretending it didn't happen or saying it was okay. Forgiveness is releasing the debt. You're choosing not to have them pay you back for what they did. Because whenever somebody hurts you, we have this sense of like, you owe me something. But that's not what releasing debt is. That's not what forgiveness is. Forgiveness is, I'm not waiting on that anymore. It doesn't mean that it didn't hurt. It means I'm not replaying it. I'm not going to bring it up every chance I get. I'm not going to hold it over them anymore. I'm letting it go. Colossians 3:13 tells us to forgive one another as the Lord forgives us. And God didn't say that it didn't matter. God tells us that we're going to have a judgment day, but he also gives us eternal forgiveness, in which our sins are casted as far as the east is from the west. Matthew 5, just like we've been talking about, right? If something's off between you and somebody else, go take care of it. Don't carry it with you. That's just how we're supposed to be, and that's how we're supposed to live. So what does this actually look like if we live in everyday life and we want to see this happen in our life, right? We want to see ourselves be able to forgive. So what this actually looks like, it looks like not needing closure from them to move forward. It looks like not bringing it up every time it crosses your mind, not talking about them to people just to justify how you feel. It's choosing peace. Now, hear me on this one. Even if you're right, choosing peace even when you're right. So let me ask you this. What are you still expecting from that person? Are you expecting an apology, an explanation? Are you expecting them to make it right? And what does it even take to make it right? Let's be honest. You know, some things, I don't even know that there is something on this earth that makes it right except for our hearts and our forgiveness. So forgiveness is simply this. They don't owe me anymore. You might not feel it right away, and that's okay, because this is kind of a process. But when that thought comes up, try this. Try telling yourself in your mind, I'm not, you know what? I'm not even picking that up anymore on them. I just want to release it. And if you need to remind yourself again, say it out loud. They don't owe me anything. If you know somebody that needs to hear this, make sure you send it to them. And look, if y'all are resurrecting relationships out there, drop a comment like I did, you know, because to be honest with you, those relationships are still very vulnerable. Those relationships still need a lot of love and a lot of care to them. And I truly want to pray over every one of the relationships that are reconciled throughout this week. And I love y'all, man. I'm looking forward to seeing y'all tomorrow. And remember, resurrection wasn't just a moment. It's a life that we live.